Hello there, Frank Thacker here, and welcome to the Daily Peacemaker. Um, found myself past few days moving back and forth between, for lack of better words, the collective and the individual. So the collective, and we touched a little bit on this couple of sessions back with the notion of Ubuntu, which is I love that word, and it's I am because you are, and the collective, it really speaks to how we are all one, not just humans, but all creation is all interrelated. And the all the traditional wisdom faiths have taught that everything is one, everything's connected. The indigenous nations not only have taught that, but it seems they've lived it to a great degree. And now we're finding with science, with quantum physics, entanglement, remote healing, remote viewing. Science is showing how, yes, everything is related, interconnected, vibrating off each other. So there's that. And then the individual is you and I. We are yes, we all have the same root in my belief system. We all came from all creation came from the Big Bang. But why am I here now and in this place at this time? Why are you where you are at this time and place where you are? And what is that about? Why am I here? And the Daily Peacemaker focuses on the individual more than the collective, although you can't really separate them out because everything's connected. But the Daily Peacemaker, I was inspired, I guess. I moved, I don't know what the right word is, to start doing this because I believe we can create what I would call a culture of peace. Some people may call it the oneness. Some people may call it nirvana, but it's a place, an existence maybe is a better word, where every living being is honored and respected because of their inherent worth and dignity. Every living being is honored and respected because of their inherent worth and dignity. It's also a culture in which conflicts, disagreements, whatever word you want to use, are resolved nonviolently. And I'll say more about that later. And also where there's great unity and diversity, which is a whole other. What does that mean? Well, it's great words, but what does that mean, man? So that's another thing to look at. So we're here to focus on the individual and what they can do to bring about this culture of peace. What can we do to bring about the omega points? Some might call it whatever words you want to use. And that gets a little complex because you have different gifts from me and vice versa. However, that being said, I think there are two areas that are important to each of us and where we each need to focus and they are you ready for this? Our own individual evolution of consciousness is what I would call it, and learning to live nonviolently, so that we live nonviolently today a little more than we did yesterday. And they're intertwined. You talk about quantum entanglement. This is another entanglement, if you were. That's not a great word, but it's maybe interwoven, maybe is a better word. Because you think of entanglement, and you think, oh, fishing line. My fishing line is all tangled up. But anyway, so the two are our own evolution and living nonviolently. And so I want to talk a little bit about those, but before I do that, let me see if I can bring up the screen. I'm on Zoom, and Zoom can zoom you around, especially if you don't know all the ins and outs. So okay, so we got the screen, and it's, as you can see, altitudes of development, because it's talking about going up, and it's a chart. There's lots of these around. This is kind of based on a thing called spiral dynamics, and what it shows you, different levels of being as you move up. And what does it mean to evolve? It's a good question. To me, it means as we evolve, move to these higher levels of being within ourselves, we begin to recognize and acknowledge that, yes, everything is interrelated. And also, I think it enables, as one evolves, it enables them to love at deeper and deeper levels. So what I would suggest, my desire is to do another session where we really look at this a little bit more in depth, because there's a lot of nuances to it. So what I would suggest is that you go to to dailypeacemaker.com, because there's some people that are listening to this and they obviously can't see this. So you go there and go to the resource page, and you can find this here. Just download it, or also the dailyevolve.com, again, all one word. They have a link on there to integral theory, which looks at this similar type thing, probably in a little better way, a little deeper way than what we see here. So again, go to dailypeacemaker.com. It's all one word. There's no there. It's just dailypeacemaker.com. And you can find this and download it, or go to the dailyevolver.com, and you can find a similar type of stuff. So I think it's important we look at this, and there's, as I said, a lot of nuances. Don't you love that word? Nuances. Oh man, we are. Check it out, and we will go forth from there. So that being said, thank you for your time. Always love to be with you, and any questions, insights, those types of things, love to hear from you. So in the meantime, let's see. Have a good day. Live in harmony. That's a great notion, to live in harmony. And peace to all, and always good to be with you. And I do thank you for your time and your energy. All right, peace.